Welcome back. Welcome to a very exciting reading vlog. So, I'm going to an author event this evening to see Tracy Deonn talk about her Legendborn series. So, I'm going to be reading this series. Maybe not all of it. I'm going to be at least reading Legendborn and then we'll see where it goes from there. But the third book in this series, Oathbound, just released and I hadn't read the first one yet. So, that's what I'm going to do in this video. You might be wondering, if the author event is today, why wouldn't you read this in advance? Valid question. I planned on reading it in advance, but I wasted my time and did not read it. So I actually just deleted a couple of apps on my phone, particularly the ones that I was mindlessly scrolling on instead of reading this book in preparation for today's event. So that's my punishment for not reading this yet. And now I should have some free time to read my book. Today was a work day. It's like 4 p.m. now, and I'm going to try to read as much of this as I can before the event, which I don't have much time before. There's no way I can finish it. But I can tell you about the book so far. So I'm currently on page 140, chapter 16, and this book is following Bree, who is in an early college program at UNC Chapel Hill in North Carolina. And she's going to school there soon after her mother dies. And so there's a bit of grief. Bree is pretty sad, which I think is actually what slowed me down in the beginning. Is hard to read a sad character, but it's spiced up since then. So at the beginning of the school year, a bunch of students get together to go like jump off a cliff into some water. And Bree goes, even though she knows she's not supposed to. And while she's there, she sees some magic happen. So there are a couple of students who seem to have magical powers. There is some sort of creature like feeding off of the party. And then one of the magic users actually casts some sort of memory spell on her to get her to go away and like tell her to leave, and she's able to break through that magic and realize what happened. And now she's like, what the heck, magic is real. And it also makes her remember something about her mother's death. So her mother's death may not have been as black and white as a car accident or hit and run like she was told. So Bree is determined to like figure out what's going on with the magic, figure out what happened to her mother. And in doing that, she finds herself getting into this like secret society of King Arthur inspired magic users, lineage, kicks off from there. So it is a young adult novel, which I have not been reading for a couple of years, but so far it is fun. There are a couple of boys involved that Bree's showing interest in, and like I said, I'm still at the beginning and this is kind of a bigger book, so I'm excited to read like Arthurian legend. We've got Knights from the Round Table, and right now where I'm at, she is learning about the magic and more so the history of this society. So that's where I'm at. I need to leave in maybe an hour and a half, and I also need to eat dinner before I go. So I'm not gonna be able to read much, but I am going early, so I'm gonna bring this to read while I'm there before it starts. I have no idea, but I do wish I read this in advance. Too late now. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy following along with me. So let's go get ready to go to the author event. Oh, I was also going to show you, so I wasn't prepared for this author event, but yesterday, El Casamano was in town, and I went to her author event, and I did have to read book 4 in the Finley Donovan series to be caught up, and this is book 5 that just came out. So I just went to an author event last night. Here's my signed copy, and now I'm going to another one tonight. Like, these authors are keeping me busy, and it's so exciting. I just love seeing authors talk about their books, and every time I'm like, oh my god, why aren't I writing a novel? But that's for another day. I need to get through reading a novel first, so that's all. Alright, I'm at my destination kind of early, but I do have to walk. But I managed to read 50 pages. I'm on page 180 now, chapter 21. And, oh, look at my bookmark. but I am enjoying it. I got to another little reveal in the plot, which was exciting. We're getting some history about her mother's time on this campus because she went to school there 25 years ago. So that was exciting. I know when I go to this event, I'm gonna get spoiled. I'm sure they won't spoil book 3 that just came out because it just came out, but I'm certain we're gonna be spoiling Legendborn. Maybe Bloodmarked as well. So I've accepted it. It'll be okay. I'm excited to go in nonetheless because I think it's a big venue with a lot of people and I love being around other readers. So let's go.
Wow. I have some thoughts about this. Kristen, can we do like one more question though? Because I can tell my answer is not going to be the note we want to end on.
I'm back home. I immediately started cleaning my kitchen for some reason, but I thought I would update you because I'm ready to get ready for bed. But the book event was incredible. Tracy Deonn is just so smart and so well spoken, and she was just talking about her writing process and her inspirations and just so many different things, and it was so much fun to see. I just love watching authors talk. I really do. But it was like a lot deeper than I thought it would be. Also because I haven't read the books. They were actually very mindful of not spoiling everything. So I feel a tiny bit spoiled, but not like specific plot twist reveal spoiled, which I'm really excited about. And I still am excited to read it, or actually more excited to read it now, knowing like some of the things to come. And it was a really cool discussion. Oh, I loved it. And I love seeing so many people excited about a series and that Tracy's her favorite author, and just like how it's affected people's lives. This beautiful little young adult series. So I'm gonna get ready for bed. I'm a little sad because I missed Survivor, so I might see if I can, if it's available yet to like watch back, and if not, I'll just watch it tomorrow. But yeah, very good book event. Definitely gonna continue reading tonight. I've been reading, I've been getting fresh air, and it's time to update you now. So I'm halfway through. I'm still having a good time. Bree so far has been a very enjoyable character, which I feel like I don't say very often in a young adult book. And now we're getting some romance, so like a cute little romance at school. It's very fun so far. I do know that this series is going to have a love triangle, which I'm interested to see how that goes, because I know it's a hot topic, this love triangle. But so far we're only seeing her with one fella, and they're really cute. And I like how Bree has been like standing up for herself. She is interacting with this group that has generations and generations of history together, and people who've been working their whole life to be in this position that she's kind of found herself in. And she's getting a lot of dislike for that, and she's encountering some personalities that aren't quite compatible with her or her being in this exclusive group. And so far she's handling it well. I don't know if she'll continue to handle it well, but so far it's fun. And we have a mentorship role that's come into play that's going to help Bree just with what she's going through, but also to find out more about her mother and some things related to that. And that's what I'm like most intrigued about and most excited for. And when she's with that character, we're also getting some more history about the school, which is like real life history of the school. Very interesting history. So I'm gonna keep reading and I'll let you know how it goes. If you weren't able to tell, there was a bit of me that was reluctant to read Legendborn because it was YA, and I just didn't know if I would like it. And then part of me was also just very distracted with Dungeon Crawler Carl. Can't stop talking about it, can't stop reading it. So my sister, who just finished Oathbound the other day, asked me, like, when the heck are you going to finish Legendborn? And I said, I feel like I just don't want to read it because I want to read on my Kindle right now, which I don't even know if that's true. I was kind of just giving an excuse as to why I wasn't picking up Legendborn. So you know what she did? She joined our Amazons together, like on a family something, so that we can share our Kindle library. Not only does she have all 3 books on Kindle, she has everything. I mean, so many books that I'm excited to read and now have a Kindle version. She buys a lot of books electronically, well, and in person. And it linked our Audible accounts together as well, which we weren't expecting. Now I have a ton of audiobooks. So I hope she's getting some benefit from this linkage, that I have some things that she would like, but I am a cheapskate, especially when it comes to buying books that aren't physical flesh and bone. So I'm so excited for the world that this has just opened up. I hope she keeps making all these big purchases and I can keep enjoying them. But excellent update with Legendborn. I don't really think it was because of the Kindle. It could have been. But once I hit about 45%, I have not been able to put this book down today. I'm now at 71%. And it's also because I'm avoiding working on a big project, I think is helping, but I'm so sucked into the story right now. There is a mystery unfolding that I'm really into. We're getting a lot of history about everything in the order. We're finding out more information about Bree's family history. We have some magic stuff going on. There's just so many threads that I need answers to that I'm now turning the pages. Well, clicking. This morning I could not stop clicking this. I was carrying this around. I'm having a great time. It's a really enjoyable story so far. I'm so excited that I'm enjoying a young adult book. And especially after seeing Tracy Deonn talk. She's brilliant. She's wonderful. And I want to know what all she has to say. And I want to learn about Bree. And I want to be Team Bree. We have this love triangle taking shape. There's 2 guys, Nick and Sal. Somebody asked, like, are you Team Nick or Team Sal? And the author said, like, she can't pick one, but both boys are Team Bree, and that's what matters. I'm just like, that's wonderful. So I'm having a great time. I only have 30% of the book left. I feel like I'm going to finish it very quickly, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm so glad to be enjoying it. So that's my little update for now. Also, update on, remember I told you I deleted Instagram? I've also since deleted Reddit, and I'm just like not scrolling on my phone. I'm still watching YouTube videos all the time or listening to music or whatever, but I'm not scrolling. I feel like a free bird. After the first couple of days, I don't even think about opening Instagram anymore. Like, literally, who cares what's going on Instagram? That worked so quickly. And although it didn't help me read this, I've read a lot of Dungeon Crawler Carl since I deleted social media. But this is going to keep happening. I do have some other stuff to do, but I'm hoping to finish it today, and I'll let you know if I can do that. I finished Legendborn. Before I tell you my thoughts on the rest of the book, I wanted to show you, I completely forgot to share that the event came with the book Oathbound. Look how massive it is. Signed by the author. And then just some little merch items. So a little Bree Hive sticker and this beautiful picture of Bree in a dress with a sword. So that was fun. I'm giving it 5 stars. This book was such a surprise to me. I saw on Goodreads that I had originally marked this as want to read in 2020, which I don't know if the book had even published at that point, but to have something on your TBR for 5 years and then finally pick it up and it be a 5-star read, like how exciting is that? So I really enjoyed the way that this book ended. Last time I updated you and I was telling you about the mystery unraveling. The rest of the book is like more information just coming and coming nonstop in a good way. Like not breakneck speed the whole time, but a good mix of like reflection and research and speaking with different people, learning history. so many different things, and then an explosive, exciting reveal at the end, and I was just like, I did not guess that. Like, I knew we had to have a reveal about that thing, but that is not where I thought it was going. Decisions were made that I didn't think would be made, and I just ended up loving Bree so much. And I love the story so much. So it was so much fun. I'll definitely continue. Not right this second, but I really enjoyed it. 5 stars. Highly recommend if it sounds at all interesting to you. And then I can't wait to like carry on with the rest of the series. I think it's planned to be 4 books total, so got a lot of story left to read, which is very exciting. So thank you all so much for watching this vlog. If you've read Legendborn, please tell me, did you enjoy it? What recommendations you have for books like this, except not young adult, because I think this one was just a fluke. The young adult was so good. But I love it. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. See ya.